Hi, we're on week 6. Can you believe it already? So there's 3 more training runs, including this week, until race day. Now, this week, I'm doing parkrun as promised in my last video. And I'm heading down today. It's Friday. It's bank holiday weekend. I've got the day off work. So I'm heading down to London. I'm staying in a Travelodge hotel in Finsbury Park, hoping to do Oak Hill Parkrun tomorrow. So let's go. I've made it to Finsbury Park. I'm here in my Travelodge, as you can see. And I do apologise if you can hear that whirring noise that's going on in the background. I'm not sure if you can or not, but that's the air conditioning. It's pretty hot in my room at the moment. I'm just trying to cool it down. After my run last week, Garmin was predicting a 10k time at Run Norwich of 55 minutes 23. Let's see after parkrun this week what it's going to say now. Saturday morning, parkrun day, and it is chucking it down with rain. Few stops on the train and I made it to Oak Hill Parkrun. This is what it looks like. So this is me just doing my warm-up at parkrun. It's quite a nice park, as you can see, but a bit damp today. It was chucking it with rain all the way around. Unfortunately, I had some issues with my camera, so I didn't actually get any proper footage of parkrun itself. But I came in an official time of 28 minutes 54, so just under 29 minutes, which wasn't a particularly great time for me, but the hills weren't too bad actually. There was a bit of an undulation which you had to do 3 times because obviously it was 3 laps, but other than that it actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting. So I'm back home now. Seems like quite a long way to go for a parkrun actually. I'm feeling pretty tired, so I didn't sleep very well last night, so I don't know if that's why my parkrun wasn't as good as I hoped, but in all honesty, with the rain and everything, my shoes were also quite slippery. I was wearing the Brooks launch shoes, so they weren't great in the wet actually, so probably won't wear them again if it's raining. Now, I came position 98 out of 196 today, so bob on halfway, because I always try and get halfway if I can, or in the first half anyway. So just about scraped in today, and second in my age category, so that wasn't too bad actually. Now, Garmin has now predicted this after today's run, so it's got quicker again. It really does think I could do Norwich 10k a lot quicker than I'm actually thinking I'm capable, but who knows, we'll see on the day. Now we've got 2 more training sessions left until Norwich, and I just wanted to ask you guys what I should do next week. So I'm thinking of one of 2 training runs. I'm thinking either I'll do the hill rep session that I did in episode 3, I think it was. I'll put a link to that up here in case you haven't watched that, but I did 7 reps last time I did it, so I'd be looking to do 8 or more this time round. Or alternatively, the other run I was thinking I might do next week is the one I did in episode 4, I believe it was. Again, I'll put a link to that up here so you can have a look if you haven't seen it. And that was the Round Ely 10k route, which was actually quite undulating. There were 4 kind of hills, and I really struggled with that one and didn't actually manage to finish it. I did 5.5 miles out of the 6.2. So should I do that one again? What do you think? Let me know what you'd like to see. Put something down in the comments. And yeah, hopefully that'll help me make a decision next week. So last week, after my run, I forgot to mention that my Garmin had increased my VO2 max by 1 point. Now, I had been saying before that it had gone down in quite a short period of time, 3 points. So it was down to 44 from 47. Now, last week's run gave me a VO2 max score of 45. Now, I just looked and it hasn't gone up again this week, but then I don't expect it to after 1 parkrun, but it hasn't gone down either. And it's saying I've had a productive day. So I'll put up on the screen here a route map of today's parkrun, so you can have a look. And I'll also put up the elevation so you can have a look at that as well. There were a few sort of lumps and bumps. There was one particular bit that I noticed which had a bit of an up, but we sort of turned off before it got really steep, which I'm quite glad about, but then it sort of gradually went up again, and we had to do that 3 times, so that was 2 3/4 laps actually today, that route. So
yeah, it wasn't that hilly actually. It wasn't too bad. It was doable. I only really noticed it on the third and final lap. Because I was getting tired, I think that's all. But I don't know why I didn't run as well as I would have liked today. Maybe the hills did have an effect. Maybe the weather had an effect. Probably the fact that I haven't slept very well for 2 nights had an effect. But I don't want to make excuses. Maybe it just wasn't my day. I don't feel like I'm running particularly well at the moment. But I don't know what to do about that because I can only run once a week. So I'm thinking I might have to increase my spin classes. At the moment, I do 1 spin class a week, 1 run a week, obviously, 3 strength classes amounting to about an hour and a half, and 2 yoga classes amounting to an hour. So I'm thinking maybe I just have to get some more spin classes in just to try and get, a bit more cardio fitness. I'm not really sure. If you've got any other thoughts on that, do let me know. But otherwise, I will see you next week. Take care, guys. Happy running.